Gunpowder Milkshake is the latest John Wick-ish movie in a long line of a lot of John Wick-ish movies. So I really like Karen Gillan since she's Nebula.
Well, hello, boys.
And I only probably watched this movie because of her. So this movie is the combination of all the successful storyline there is out there of an action movie. Like, what if John Wick had to protect a kid like Logan did? Yeah, that's the story of this movie. Kinda. Karen Gillan is a hitman or hitwoman who works for an organization which is very organized, and they have a very sophisticated way of doing business, and they have places around all of America, the whole fucking world, I don't know. And then there's a kid that this hit woman is protecting from all the bad guys. Yeah, so watching the trailer of this movie, I thought this was going to be another John Wickish movie, and I love John Wickish movie, and so I thought this is probably gonna be a good time. Well, it was sometimes. First thing about these kind of movies are the action. Are the action good? Sometimes. Sometimes it is. The very first scene of this movie kind of gives you a very Raid Redemption-esque action, but they don't really show it. They just show you a glimpse of it. It feels like a scene from Raid Redemption, but it's not. It's not. The very first action scene that this movie does have looks very much fake. It didn't even look like the punches or the kicks were landing, actually. To me, I didn't feel like the action, the hand-to-hand combat in this movie, that wasn't so great. But there are some action sequences where they tried to do something unique. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it did not. Sometimes it looked really stupid. So basically, what I'm saying is the action is not that great, which is the first and only reason to watch this movie. After that, we come to the acting. I felt like Karen Gillan did the best she could with the script that she had.
Are you a serial killer?
What?
You kill people,
Yes.
and you've killed more than one. That is serial.
It's more complicated than that.
Loved her expressions throughout the movie, the way she talks, the way she moves. I loved it. She did her part as best as someone in her shoes could. The script of this movie is just not that great, and the dialogue's downright cringy sometimes. And this movie has renowned actors. They're all good actors. Yeah, sure, they have been in bad movies, but they are good actors. And they're just in another bad movie with bad writing and bad dialogues. They deliver some really cringy dialogues sometimes. No, sorry, most of the time. But sometimes, like, it's okay. There's also a few jokes in this movie here and there, which also sometimes work, sometimes they do not. Basically, this movie doesn't have anything new to give to the audience. You have seen these stories a lot of times, 100 times. If you watch Jason Statham movies, he probably has like 3-4 movies with the same fucking plot. But if you like Karen Gillan and you just want to see more of her, I think you could, because that's what I did. And she's great. She's great in this movie. I loved her. But there isn't really much reason to watch this, because all the actions, they aren't really that well done. There are some action scenes that are well done. So I'm gonna give this movie a 5 on 10, because it was just meh. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, you know what to do. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.